Alright, welcome to my Tracer Guide, Raw and Uncut. Let me just go over her kit, some tips, and then we'll hop into a match. So with Tracer, you got her pistols, her blinks, her recall. The blinks come back pretty fast, but here's some general tips. I just typically just go for the head on my tracking. For me, it turned out to have more damage than hitting in the body or the neck. I just go for the head. I guess you could air downwards, go for the neck a little bit on your tracking, but that's just worked for me. Just put the crosshair right on the head and practice this tracking. You get a lot better with her. Tracer is a really high skill hero, but really rewarding as well. So yeah, so that's kind of how I use her pistols. I mean, you can use them at a far range, but it's not really that good. I like to get, you know, about here or closer and be down with the pistols, find that sweet spot. Okay, with the recall, I use it, number one, I use it to get out of trouble. Number two, I'll use it for healing. A lot of people use it for healing, and I feel like they're wasting it. I use it like to get out of trouble for like positioning. So like, if I'm up here and I want to go on a dive on some people, I'll blink in a couple times, you know, I'll be doing things, and then if crap hits the fan, I'll recall. Well, I did it too late. You only have the 2 seconds on the thing, but, on the recall. But like, yeah, the point is, if you dive in somewhere and realize your health is gone, you can recall. But also, if you just realize it's a bad fight, like maybe you thought like 2 people were going to be there, but you dive down and there's 3, and they've got the first hit on you, and you just don't think you're going to be able to, you know, get through the fight. Don't wait till your health is low. Just recall. So it's a good repositioning tool. Pulse bomb. A lot of people do this like pulse bomb recall thing. I don't. And it's because you lose your recall. I mean, why not just pulse bomb and blink away once? I don't understand the people that are going in triple blink, pulse bomb, then they hit the recall, and it's just, you've just burned all your abilities. You're now not going to be as effective in the fight. I mean, there's times and places. If you're trying to get a Bastion, trying to get, you know, backline support, I guess, but like as a general sense, I mean, don't blow your whole kit of abilities just to get a pulse bomb recall. Just throw the pulse bomb on it, make sure you're not in range. Blink out one time, you'll be just fine. Also, if the pulse bomb doesn't fully kill the enemy, you can start shooting them afterwards. But anyways, yeah, I think that's about it for the tips. Okay, last tip. Super important. I went over this with Genji as well. This also applies to Doomfist, and you know, just characters that are dive characters. Winston as well. You want to have as many abilities as possible before engaging an enemy in a fight, and you want to have engage abilities and disengage abilities. And so a general rule of thumb is just a general rule, which can be broken. You want to have 2 blinks before you go into a fight and your recall. That's the most optimal time for Tracer. If I don't have 2 blinks and a recall, at least have 1 of them. Like, you don't want to be 3 blinks in, no recall, and deciding to, you know, fight, burn, you know, I can burn a blink there. You're not going to be able to have the survivability that you need. Try to have 2 blinks and your recall. And engage with blinks, you know, whatever you need to do. So anyways, I'll hop into a match, we can go over more tips there. Alright, competitive. Looks like I'm gold 2 right now for some context. In Overwatch 1, I did achieve Master's rank, and I climbed in and out of Masters, I think, 3 times between 2 accounts. So that's kind of my SR peak in Overwatch. Overwatch 2, I haven't really put in a big grind into it, but I have hit Diamond. But this account, yeah, is in gold right now. But that might be good. I think a lot of the viewers may be gold. So, but even if you're not gold, I think the tips will help you. I mean, I've gotten to Masters playing Tracers, so hopefully these tips are good for you. Let me get into while you wait thing. I always forget where that is. Never mind. Okay, I'm like a huge flanker. I like to be off sides. I like to be in weird spots. I like to play map health packs. that's really good to pair with Tracer. I don't really play in my team. I'm not really gonna do much there. You know, I play off to the sides, and I'll give you guys an example of how that looks in this guy, hopefully.
It's time to save the world. No nonsense. Do this clean. Copy? Okay.
So yeah, best tip I can give, once again as a reminder, have 2 blinks and recall when engaging a fight. And second best tip I can give, use your recall to reposition, not just for health. You know, if you see you're in a bad spot, just recall. Third tip, don't freaking recall when you ult. There's almost no need to do that. So here we go. Sometimes people come here, sometimes come here. I'll just take the duels. I can blink back to my teammates if I need. So no one here, so now I'm just gonna sneak around because I'm a sneaky little guy. Okay, here's Kiriko. Okay, there goes her protection, Suzu. I didn't even get a damage tick off. Oop, recalling. Oh, also tip. There we go. Yeah, I got the health pack. I was blinking backwards for the health on the duel. Blinking away, it's too much damage. Nice. See, her pistols just aren't that good at a distance, but I mean, it can help. Got nothing else to do. I'm gonna try to get help for my healers. If not, I'll go find a pack. Okay, going off sides again. There's a pack there. It's a good mental note to have. Too much, you know, I saw the Winston's gonna land on me. Too much recall there. Ooh, too much. I'm gonna call for healing for my team. I'm gonna look for a support or something. Cause I gotta find some more effectiveness. Okay, Kiriko's there. It's important to know the map when you're Tracer. Know how to get to high grounds. Know where the health packs are. Same thing if you play like Winston, Doomfist, you know, super high mobility characters. It's good to know where everything's at. So Echo's here. I was trying not to blow my magazine early, but health pack. Okay, Moira used Fade. Gonna blink back here and recall. Oh, I don't have recall. Frick! Now I do. You can hold recall and it'll recall as soon as you're able to. I realize I gotta talk fast playing Tracer. A lot of fast decisions. Oh, I meant to blink away if I fingered recall. See this? I'm not burning blinks for no reason, you know? Like every blink is to get me to a new spot, and I'm intentionally thinking about that. Okay. There's some damage here. Backing up. There we go, she's almost done. So tracking her body into her head. Sometimes the body is easier to track. Woo! Nice. I'm gonna blink in twice just because it's dangerous for me to walk in, then blink out. I still have recall. I mean, that's a good way to do that there. I still have recall. But in that case, I did have to double blink in because I just wasn't able to take... I wouldn't be safe if I was up there for very long. So, there's a time there, but I don't think I've run into that very much there. Anytime you take any kind of damage, you want to try to get full health as a Tracer. Okay, I took too much damage. Recall, come over here. Just kind of be pulling these. Ooh, didn't see that go. Gonna pull the supports off, try to do damage. Someone's slow enough, you can go in for a kill. Widow runs so weird. Okay, where's the tip I wanted to share? What was this? I don't know what it was. Oh, I think it was that, like, I typically play Tracer more as a, offensive character that dives. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you want to get the melees in there. No, I didn't even go over melees in practice range. Yeah, if people are low, throw your melee at the end of your mag. Also, pro tip, throw your melee right before you recall. It won't even register the animation, but the melee will go through, the damage will go through, and dodge that. I'm gonna try to blink around. I want to get one blink off before I recall. So I can stall a little longer, but get to my blink. But yeah, I'll waste the recall here and just show you guys what I'm talking about. If you melee recall, there was actually a melee that went out there and does damage. And it doesn't delay your ability to recall at all. So yeah, just melee right before you recall. You can get a lot of kills that way, and it looks really cool too. Just looking for someone to. So I don't want to alter because she just Suzu it or jump. I can follows her when she jumps. Or I mean, to say I don't think it follows her when Kiriko jumps. Dang it! I kill her at the end of there. Okay, Moira has a fade. It's a little hard to kill. I'm looking for who to kill now. Echo's in the air. The tank's not my first pick usually. I think Kiriko and Echo, and then I can try to kill Symmetra. I don't think Symmetra's been a huge problem this match, so not focusing on her. Just going for some damage, for small charge, playing it safe, playing the walls. I have recall. Recalling. Ooh. That's a nice little blessing there. Just working on someone. Alt charge, just put damage out. Okay, gotta go back line again. Crap. I'm recalling for health. Double blink. Get back in that fight. That duel. Okay. I think I can get her. Whoa! What the frick? Did not know Kiriko was back there. And she got some more health. That's right. Not horrible for us. I'll be able to regroup before. If you have people spawn camping, do not use your blinks at a spawn. It's pretty rare, but if you see it once, like, I don't know, someone like Red Shell, I've never played against Red Shell, but I know of, but is like spawn camping you. Just make sure to save your blinks. I'm gonna bomb someone. I'm just going for it. Yeah, she mistimed her thing. There we go. Blinking. There we go. Doing damage. Gotta get out of line of sight of that. And the health pack and it's there. There we go. So this is awesome. Sometimes I play Tracer in defense, especially if like we were offense first and I saw it worked really well. But like I said, in my opinion, I think she's more of an offensive character. Can go get that pick. Can pulse bomb and do the initiation for a team. But I mean, you can play her anytime. I think she works pretty much every comp, offense or defensive, pretty much every map. So she's kind of a good character, the one trick. And like, you're just rewarded with so much survivability if you're better than the enemies. Like, if for some reason I got in a lobby that was not my skill level, maybe at the beginning of a season or something.
Can't chase the world by following all
I've done matches where I'm like 25-0 as Tracer, but I don't think I'd be able to do that as McCree because you don't have any self-healing, you don't have recall, mobility.
I'll make sure this goes smoothly.
So she's kind of nice to just go off on her own and just dominate. So
if we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
I watched a guide once where they told me to put alt on left shift, and I did, and I used it sometimes, but I typically find I can still use Q, so I don't really use it anymore. But my left shift is not my blink key anymore. I think it took me a little bit to change, get used to it, but I like just my right click as my blink. Makes it a little faster to use. And then you can put left shift as alt. Whoa! What the freak? What is this? Destroy me. Okay, so because they have a torp, I'm gonna try to get that turret off. doing as much as I could on the mag before I recalled. That way I get like a free reload out of the whole thing. Getting out, it's a lot of damage. I think Zarya's out of bubbles, so can I actually poke her actually? Frick. I'm asking team. Oh dang it! My enter key is like reducing my screen size. How did I do that? I think I pulled that. Let's see if I can get some help. Turn off. She's down one bubble. I'll alter if I see the other. Oh crap! That didn't go on that stupid door. She has 2 bubbles and there's a Rico. I'm like not using my ult because I'm waiting for a good time. I didn't want to do it after Farrah ult either and took some of the team out. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a Torb, Pulse Bomb, and hope the Rico and Zarya don't plan their bubbles right. But I think I'm gonna wait until the fight started, that way there's a chance that those cooldowns are gone for their team. And I'm gonna go behind and just try to drive them crazy. This is another thing you can do as Tracer. Just try to drive people crazy, pull their attention. And then get back here. Oh, that's where the turret is, but I'm trying to drive people crazy. So, what I did there, oh frick man. What I did there is I pulse bomb behind the Torb, and I knew if he backs up he dies, and so he's gonna have to come towards me, and I actually like that fight. I like the super close range fights as Tracer. I originally tried to stick him, but like, when I saw my bomb was back there, I knew I could, he'd have to walk into me or away from me. Take the mercy there. Heck, the healers. Just trying to get one of those. Torb's not bad, man. He's gonna have health because of Suzu. Nice. Yeah, he's not a bad Torb. So, if you notice, I took the fight a little bit further back. That way his right click is kind of useless, and that's what he'd been killing me with. And then he just has a slow projectile, and I have the hit scan. So it takes a little longer to get him down, but way more advantage for the fight. I'm gonna go for an off angle and if I catch Torb where I don't think he'll be bubbled or Suzu, I can kill him. Oh, I thought that would have. Dang it. He'll get me. Just crouch spamming with this stuff. Yeah. Taking that challenge. I don't know. Maybe not the best for a team. I think it's okay though. If I would have won that, I would have had a 5v4 for our team. I'm gonna play with the team for a little bit and then look to go off. This turret's on. Yeah, when they play Torb, you gotta get turret off. That includes even just pulse bombing turret, and that's fine. That'd be another exception to my advice. You can triple blink in, pulse bomb, turret recall. That way you're not out of position with your triple blinks, because those will be gone. Nice, we did it. I think it's a decent match. What I like about these raw and uncuts is you guys get to see not like the most optimal match, but just some random match and see how at least I can try to adapt to that and the advice I give for it. I think this is a good example of that. So I think on the Genji video I didn't even win the match. I just did that one before this. But I still want to post it because it's a lot of valuable advice in there. And you don't win every match. So anyways, thanks for watching the video and hope you guys have a great day.